Um, Darren Vegas and I think Crooked Eye asked him about it. The situation where the Big Caz guy claimed that he came to the studio to steal the masters. Can you give me? We did it on audio. We did it on live stream. But can you tell me the full story about what happened when Damon Thomas and some people came to the studio?
Yeah. Got me a $165,000 judgment is what it got me. That's why I always ask Big Caz. Big Caz was like, yeah, I beat Pork Boy up or Fat Boy up and took the reels. And took the reels from him and Suge and all of that, and I own all, and I got Tupac Masters back. And so my response to Big Caz, you sure you want to be that guy that did that with Kim Kardashian, baby daddy, and you sure you don't want to lie on and use somebody else's name? You sure you want to be that? That was the one. I came up to the studio and did this and did that. Cash, you sure that's who you want to be? I did that on 2 prior interviews before I exposed his ass.
Mm-hmm.
I put up the police report. Y'all can go and look at Big Caz exposures and review all that for those of y'all don't remember. We'll put up the copy of the article in the newspaper about the judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So this is who you want to be. His name is Bowdy, Dwayne Bowdy.
Dwayne H. Bowdy. Yep.
Dwayne H. Bowdy. So Dwayne H. Bowdy, rolled 6 Crips, and one of his other homeboys, I forget his name, but he was cool. Key Rock was kind of like, that's the big homie, man. Y'all did my big homie like that. I said, nigga, whatever, Key Rock. That's the big homie, he a G. Okay, yeah, he a G, but got his ass whooped that day. He took a L that day. So, anyway, they were being security for this faggot ass, bitch ass, we call him shit breath, bad breath smelling nigga named Damon Thomas. The guy that y'all saw over there on Vlad and all of that, did a bunch of people stuff, remakes and stuff. Damon Thomas, anybody been around us, y'all know him as shit bro. That's the guy I told y'all who used to work with Babyface, try to set me and Suge up and all of that and have us arrested. That's why I can't stand that bitch ass nigga. But anyway, so he come up to the so that's the guy that he kind of alluded to it on the Vlad interview where I told him, okay, you can get out of your deal. Man, sure made a deal with him. But you're gonna do 10 songs for us. That's why on some of these songs, y'all see produced by Myron.
Mm-hmm.
Myron is one of Suge's baby mamas. No, Myron is Suge's son's name. But the owner of that company or that Myron Publishing, or considered it was writing, was one of Suge's baby mamas. 99 Music, or Publishing, or whatever it was. That's Suge's code name that me and him had for Michelet. Y'all remember where 99 come from? I'm going to date some of y'all, because some of you young kids ain't never heard of it. It was this guy named Maxwell Smart. They called him Agent 99, and he was 86. And so whenever we talked, we didn't really talk about people's names. We'd say, Reg, tell 99 do this, or tell 99 do that. Or 86 said do this, or 86 do that. That would come from Maxwell Smart, but that's way too deep because that movie was old when I was young. I know y'all don't know about Maxwell Smart. But anyway, and so, but those were all those different publishing companies come because we was making Damon doing tracks for us. But nigga, you ain't gonna get a dime. You ain't gonna get a penny. Because he went around telling everybody, I ain't signed no rule, I ain't signed, nigga, you signed. And you ran back when you try to put Dill Dog in prison and Stutterbox and all those niggas when they came and robbed you at your house, nigga. But anyway, then who you called in? Reggie and Suge, who had to protect you when you was going to court to snitch on them. When Suge kept telling you, nigga, I can't be a part, I ain't been a part of that. But you still talking about, well, I want a subpoena. I gotta go to court. I just need a security guard to go with me. I just need somebody because they go. Well, Reggie, you and Damon deal with that shit. I ain't been a part of no snitching shit. You remember that, Damon. But anyway.
So they show up at the studio that day.
So anyway, Damon.
November 2021, they show up at the studio.
So 2001.
Yes, 2001, sorry. Yep.
In November 2000, they come to the studio because Suge saying, okay, this nigga about to do some more work. Because Damon had a little name out there. You know, he did some songs. He never had a hit, in my opinion. But he a hell of a musician. He can replay. Matter of fact, he replayed the whole soundtrack to for Straight Outta Compton movie. Or was it All Eyes on Me? One of those movies. He did him Underdog Records, him and Harvey. They did that, and they also did the soundtrack to Help and all that. But he's a hell of a musician. If I say anything positive about him, he can replay stuff. And so Damon, so she was like, okay, I'll make that nigga do some work, you know. But he coming up there now, he hanging out with these tough 60 Crip niggas and all that. And so me, Big Quez, Marquez, and Bob Gotti, we kicking it up front. No, it was just me and Quez up front. I think I had somebody go get it. Rockwell, I think I had Rocky. Somebody go get Bob and all the homies. So they coming in the studio, and I'm telling them now, y'all two niggas, y'all sit up here, Damon go back there and holler, and me with Suge. Nigga, we ain't going back. What? So anyway, so they thought because they had little guns on them, had little size on them, it was just me and they gonna take us and just bomb rush the door. Well, y'all read what happened to this nigga. Matter of fact, John, what did he say? What's wrong with him? Do you remember? No.
He claims that he walks with a limp now, and something with his eye socket.
Yeah, he got his eye socket messed up, and and he niggas talking about he paralyzed on the left side of his body. And so, of course, when stories come back to the 60 Crips area, they ain't gonna tell it all. But unfortunately, there's paperwork to this. And so now Big Cass saying, oh, okay, I can claim this story because I done heard it from them. We went in there, bomb rushed, and took this. And so when I hear the story, I'm like, that ain't how the story went down. They tried to bomb us the door, but they got their ass whooped and their guns taken. And then you know what Reggie did? That I got to protect our investment because that's what we fucked up. And Suge got 2 strikes for him because he didn't have nobody around him to protect him then. When those Stanley brothers came in there tripping and stuff, and he had his discipline now in the studio, then they sued him and went to the police because he stripped them down and beat them upside the head with the gun and stuff allegedly and made them get butt naked. And so then they want to sue. So I'm like, oh, no. We did all this to them, but now niggas Suge, they got to go to jail. They going to jail. Matter of fact, Suge, Reggie, and all that one there. Left eye, who else I cleared out the studio? They all go. So anyway, so that's when we took them back, handcuffed them, and called the police. And police came, took their ass to jail. Now, we didn't do this bullshit because we wasn't on that bullshit. Y'all called me the police and all that. I wear about 4 or 5 different hats. It's just me. Call me what you want. We called the police and have to take them to jail. But when they were trying to subpoena me to come to court, y'all know, did Reggie Wright ever show up to court answering any of those subpoenas? That's why you niggas still got free. But then guess what they gonna do? They gonna sue Damon Thomas and Reggie. They sued David Thomas because they were claiming to be employees. I think he had to pay like $100,000 to them. And then, you know, the jury came back and said, well, we know they did this, but y'all whooped on them too bad. They ain't find us wrong. They just said, y'all need to pay for his medical. medical things. And
Mm-hmm.
so they gave me a judgment for $165,000, me and death row.
Mm-hmm. So when this happened, where was Damon Thomas? Had he gone to the back?
Yeah, with the back. They don't go.
Okay.
They just trying to push their way. They just like, they gonna push.
And you're like, no,
back.
you're not going.
Like, nigga,
Yeah.
set your bitch ass down. But you know, this nigga is about 6'4", 300 pounds. So we thought he was tough, but yeah, I know. Reggie just a little bitch. Ask that nigga. Well, but and I'm not here to shit on him because he done moved on with his life, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard nothing about it. Purposely didn't mention the second guy name because, like I said, my homeboy Keita Rock said he was a solid and a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was just caught up because he was. Yeah, okay, nigga, you just know you better not say nothing because I'll tell the rest of the story. But anyway, I remember Keita Rock was going, I said, nigga, he what? That nigga was back there crying. That nigga was back there, But anyway, I got enough beef already. I done talked bad about Nipsey in the previous interview. And I wasn't, but I know that's how y'all taking it. But that wasn't my intent, but whatever. Okay. But I like Nips. Nips the great. But he didn't deserve a star, and y'all know it. Yeah. Not saying he wouldn't have been able to get it. I just think it was a little premature. But yeah.
Okay. And so just to go back to the studio thing, does Damon Thomas come out and his friends are handcuffed and on the ground?
Yeah, he's not
like,
crying
sorry.
to me, trying to
Okay, he's like, let him go?
Okay. Nah, nigga, these niggas going to jail. They had guns on them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know. I tried to explain to y'all. No, y'all don't understand. But shit, we would let them niggas go. They would have went straight to the police.
Mm-hmm.
They said, this happened to us. And they would have seen the alleged assaults or whatever on them.
Mm-hmm.
My ass would have been in jail.
Yeah.
Longer before 2017 when I did go. That shit would happen. What day you say it was? 2001?
It was November 2001. Yeah.
I would have been in jail November or whatever date that was, 2001. So, yeah.
Okay.
And those niggas would have came to court. But Reds didn't come to court on y'all ass.
Okay.